It's the spring market! The absolute best day to sell your home in the state of Minnesota is the day after the Super Bowl. It might seem a little strange to be discussing this, seeing as how we haven't even had Christmas yet, but I promise this isn't a case of an over-exuberant realtor, and this isn't an analogy to Christmas music immediately after Halloween. People who are thinking about moving in the spring begin their plans now. Quiz: when does the highest number of closings occur in Minnesota? You know, the spring market here in Minnesota is like the running of the bulls. There's a lot of pent-up demand, and it all unleashes at one time. And I think that if you're in position for that time, you stand to be very successful. Well, what we have to do is look at the facts. The highest number of closings in Minnesota occur during March and April. And I think some people get their heads around that fact, and they think that that's the spring market, and they would be wrong. Because although those transactions, those homes sold in March and April, the paperwork was signed in January or February. And that leads me to my brilliant conclusion. The absolute best day to sell your home in the state of Minnesota is the day after the Super Bowl. You have to remember, it's Minnesota, the Super Bowl is now over, the holidays are clearly over, football is clearly over, and it's Minnesota, and there's really no reason to live until baseball begins. So people do real estate. That after the Super Bowl, for that next week, I don't even set appointments. I'm answering the phone and taking emails at a massive rate. And I'm going to do a majority of my real estate business that week because there's a lot of pent-up rage directed at the real estate market and people are looking to do things. So what that means is that savvy real estate sellers in Minnesota are going to start thinking about the process of the spring listing right now, because we're only a few weeks away from that critical time when everyone's going to be looking. The initial consultation right now is quite easy. All we do is we take a look at the home, we get an idea of what kinds of steps we need to take to get the home ready for the market, and we also understand the numbers, what the home will realistically sell for, what you're going to net at closing, and then what that money does in today's real estate market. I think you'll be impressed. We've set up a special service this year for our spring sellers that's going to help you expedite the process and really understand where you stand in the market much clearer. Go to www.mnhomeprices.com. That's going to allow you to get a quick valuation of your home and understand exactly where you stand in today's real estate market. It's free, it's no obligation, and the only pestering that you're going to get is the pestering you're getting now, which I'm guessing you kind of like. Have a happy holiday season. My name is Robert Stewart with TwinCitiesSouth.com and Keller Williams Realty. Thanks for watching.
Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila